You still working from home? I don't get to. It might be past time, though, for you to get back in the office. And it seems like Amazon CEO Andy Jassy is in full agreement. In a meeting with employees, he warned those who refuse to comply with his new office mandate, like go back to work. He's saying, quote, "It's probably not going to work out for you at Amazon because we are going back to office at least 3 days a week, and it's not right for all of our teammates to be in 3 days a week for some people to refuse to do so." Yeah, I happen to agree with that. And to think, nearly 30,000 employees at Amazon signed a petition back in March opposing this change, which is, by the way, not a full week in person. So 3 days. So now what does he say about our nation? Joining me now to discuss, Patrick Dornson, the Common Sense Cowboy, and Whitley Yates, Project 21 volunteer and political activist. Whitley, my problem with this, 3 days a week? Are you kidding me? Just go to work. That's what we all used to do until this hoax thing went down with COVID.
Absolutely. The fact that the employees feel as though they can tell who's paying them what they should be doing is completely asinine. When have the roles switched and the power is now in the employees' hands who should be relying on this job for a check? I think that Amazon is doing the right thing, and they need to stay true to what it is that they're attempting to do and not let their employees run all over them.
Yeah. Well, Patrick, I want to get to Disney, though. This has been on the front of my mind. Disney has gone to the lowest of lows. Now its stocks hit a 9-year low with its market cap falling down by 56%. Let's not forget, too, Disney owns Hulu, which banned nearly every conservative channel, including us. This is what's causing their demise, or what?
Well, with Disney stock going down, there goes Mickey Mouse's 401k. But look at it this way. Disney forgot that they're in the entertainment business, not the diversity, equity, and inclusion business. You want to fix Disney? Here's how. CEO Bob Iger, number one, should apologize to the kids and parents of America for destroying Walt Disney's great legacy of wholesome entertainment and apologize for all the political garbage they're putting out. Next, they should fire all the writers, producers, and directors who've been creating all this crap. Third, they should stop the release of any remakes of great classics like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They ought to burn the film, and they ought to re-release all the great stuff from Disney's glorious past that actually taught American values, not putting out this Marxist manure that they are now. And as an old baby boomer, I wish they'd bring back Davy Crockett.
But Whitley, the bigger problem here is look, I have a 10-year-old daughter. I've taken her to Disney World. If I go to Bippity Boppity Boop or whatever the princess thing is, and there's a bunch of dudes with goatees out there wearing dresses, I'm going to turn around.
Absolutely, as you should. The Bippity Boppity Boutique does not need to have this level of representation there. You've got men with full beards and dresses talking about their fairy godmothers. The entire thing is really just counterculture to what this was. As he stated, it was entertainment for children. Now that they're dabbling in the woke agenda and the woke craziness that Disney is now known for, people are not subscribing. We don't have, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's Snow White and seven people. And that's just not what people signed up for.
So, and by the way, I want to correct you. It's not, fairy godmothers. It's fairy god birthing people. So just now that we're clear on that. But Patrick, the Department of Transportation fined American Airlines $4.1 million for the hours of delays they've imposed on passengers. Okay, not wild about it, but get this. American owns half of the fine. Okay, owes half the fine in the next 30 days. This is while the department that gave the airline the credit for just over half of it, because $2 million they gave back in compensation to the passengers who delayed. But my whole thing is the government is still getting $2 million more dollars to do what? To hire more people to levy more fines?
Well, first of all, this was a PR move to make the government look like it was actually doing something when it wasn't. And it's also trying to make Pete Buttigieg, old pothole Pete, look competent. And neither one of those things is true. I hope they take the $2 million and start hiring some air traffic controllers and training pilots so they're not falling asleep on the job. Right now, I wouldn't get on an airplane for anything. I mean, thank God I don't have to. I just get in my pickup truck and go where I want to go. But, something, again, the government wants us to make it look like they're doing something, so they do these kind of ridiculous things.
Yeah, Whitley, this last topic here, and I got about a minute left. This year's Vogue list of powerhouse women is a transgender cyclist goes by Emily Bridges, who is, quote, fighting for inclusion for herself and other transgender people. I'm sorry, the feminist movement, have they just gone blind?
The feminists are in a frenzy, and I don't understand why these major corporations, media outlets, et cetera, are caving and bending to the wheel. There have been so many women on the forefront of really advocating for biological women, and to allow a man to slither in and take their spots is completely disingenuous. And I think that it does a disservice to all biological women everywhere when you allow a man to throw on a dress and take your place.
Yeah, you allow a man to be the best woman. Whatever. Patrick, Whitley, we appreciate you being here.